no choice.
Okay, well it's an ice dragon, so I'm gonna assume it's weak to fire. Let's test it first, and then I'll do some buffs. Yes, okay.
Are you prepared?
Show them strength.
Who's in my party? Yufa? Okay.
Be ready for anything.
That was helpful. I'm obliged. I can do strong enough to protect the weak. Allow me to support you.
I owe you.
Defense and attack.
For all that we strive for.
Aish. Okay.
Not now.
I want to. How do I?
I'm stepping back.
Oops.
Moving to the front. I shall disengage.
Come forth, royal soul. Let's set it up.
It's only the dragon, not Rella. Okay. This is one of my favorite modes in Will because Will does what it has.
Can't afford to hold back.
Will has what it takes to be king. He already was willing to risk his life for the weak. We already saw it when Fidelia was going to sacrifice himself. He was about to take the hit until Fidelia pushed him out of the way.
No.
So we have fiery
Let's get on with
strike.
it.
Okay, at least everyone in my party has fire.
Burn to ash.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Okay, we have one
Underestimated
resist.
dragon
Yufa.
at your peril.
I don't have Patra anymore. Wait, a barrier? Bro. Okay, wait, someone in my party can get rid of barriers. Who was that?
Souls of kings, give me strength. Perhaps this will be too strong. Magic Seeker.
Oh.
Magic Seeker.
Or maybe I swapped them out of it.
Protect won't do much like
Vortex.
this. Maybe not.
Okay, status ailment.
I'll be fine.
Oops, I did not mean to guard.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
Not this.
Okay.
Fire.
We probably... Oh, that's right. They were gonna block it. But now that we've hit it one time, that wall goes down, right? Oh, never mind.
Take this.
Oh, please.
Okay, well, we're all inflicted with...
Samurai.
I thought I had someone to get rid of it. I guess I... Damn it. Okay.
What
That's
a
right, because I
mess.
took friggin' Hulkenberg off of her original thing. KO. So there's MP, HP. I don't think I have a lot for Frostbite. I only have 2. Okay, that's not good.
I'll save this.
Well, at least we can still use... I'm just gonna use this so less MP gets
No
used.
good.
Magic Seeker. This may be excessive. I'll take the rear.
I don't think Sleep Shot is gonna work.
Through.
No, only 8. I wanted to test it at least, though.
His attacks will do much less damage.
Okay, well this, how much will this do?
Raging fire. You hit their weakness.
Only 448, okay.
Come forth, royal soul. Burn.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
This is one of the toughest main boss fights in the game, so don't be afraid of losing. Really? Oh, geesh. It's because of the frostbite thing, huh?
It comes to this.
Hey, it is the Crypta Agate, my screenplay medieval persona. How are you today? I am doing good, much better than I was the past couple days, because I'm not sleep deprived anymore, so that's
I
good.
shall vanquish evil.
Okay. Stroll and Yufa have
Try not to
healing.
worry. I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Might need to heal one more time.
Yufa's Magic Seeker. Her attacks won't do much like this.
I feel like I should swap out.
The situation is changing.
I was gonna say, I feel like I should swap out Yufa.
Give me strength. I must do something. I call upon a royal soul. His attacks will do much less damage.
All 5 plus items, 1 type weakness of fire. We don't really need to use any of those. Okay.
Burn!
Ah, shit. God, she erected that freaking thing again.
Nice one, Captain.
Allow me.
Okay, quartz wall. So I'll just use a small
Cuba's
I
frozen.
won't hold back.
regular
Won't do much like this.
attack. Just to freaking get rid of the
Didn't work.
get rid of the wall.
Didn't affect them.
We will lose some turns, which sucks, but oh well.
Not now.
Oh wait, you have frostbite?
I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point. Keep it
I'm
up, Scroll.
cold.
I feel like I need to swap Yufa. I don't really think she's gonna be super useful right now. Or I guess her buffs kind of help though.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Scroll
Behold
frozen.
this power.
His attacks will do much less damage.
Wait, mage, group strength. What did this do again? Increase all eyes attack with your turn. Nah.
Raging fire.
You hit their weakness. Don't
You
let
claim
them
such
royal soul.
power. Then I will test it.
Let me help.
Okay, I think Juna's gonna be our trump card here.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Okay. I'll have at least 1 or 2
No
people
holding
heal.
back.
Okay, we need to get rid of the wall.
Impossible.
It didn't
Okay.
affect them.
And then heal. And then
Her attacks won't do
fire.
much.
And then fire again.
Fire.
Okay, this isn't so bad. This fight's actually not that
Allow
bad.
me.
Gold.
Take this.
I shall
Okay, same
vanquish
thing.
evil.
Just gonna get rid of the barrier.
Doing nothing.
Scroll magic.
We'll lose a couple turns, but that's okay. We'll do some healing. And then Juna and Will can hit the weakness.
You hit their weakness.
Come forth, royal soul.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Please.
Okay. We need to do some more buffs.
Cuba's frozen.
Are you prepared?
Okay.
Won't do much like this.
It's no good.
It didn't
Locked.
affect
I
them.
pray you're ready.
Increase. I'm gonna increase Juna's attack. I think we might be okay with not doing defense buffs.
Attacks will do much
So
less
that way I
damage.
can just get. There we go.
There truly is
Yeah.
a gulf between us. You are more the
Is there
warrior
gonna be
than
one more
I,
round?
As expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Oh. Are you gonna transfer your life to the dragon?
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why
Let's
go
stay
that
calm.
Oh,
far?
okie
Let's
dokie.
go.
Was not expecting that.
Here.
I'm grateful.
Okay, now is he gonna be much tougher to defeat? Because I was gonna say this dragon wasn't so bad. It was a bit easy, but okay. Well, at least he only has 2 turns now. Woo!
Can someone help her? Yupa's hurt bad.
Samurai.
Okay, but he doesn't have what is it? The ice
will.
wall anymore,
Thanks.
so I don't have to worry about that.
Was helpful. That helped.
You did well to get this far. It actually wasn't that
Attacks
bad.
won't do much like this.
Did I already increase attack? I did, okay. What do I want to do with you? You still have your stupid...
Souls of
Okay.
kings, give me strength.
I'm kind of hesitant to try other elements because what if he resists it?
All be
93, okay,
dispersed.
yeah. The only thing we can really do here is fire.
Much less damage.
Is it even worth doing Crimson Flame? I feel like it's not. Because the last time we tried it, it only did like, what, 200, 400?
Burn.
Okay, but he's more tanky now.
I call upon royal
So that's the only
power
bad
within.
thing. What does this do? This, okay, let's see how much this does for us.
I'm magic seeker. Not this tactic.
Can I just pass, What was the pass
I'd
button?
rather
There we go,
refrain
pass
for
next
now.
ally. Oh, but then we just lose a turn. I probably should just done something. Miss Crypta, what's up? Death Howl, hello, welcome. If I don't die.
I call upon a royal His attacks will do much less damage. Yufa's frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
Yufa can probably heal herself, so I'm gonna leave it actually.
Fire!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Okay, let's see how much extra attack this does.
You hit their weak point.
258. Oh, wasn't worth it. Okay.
Yufa, we gotta do something about all those
Behold
ailments.
this power.
Watch yourself.
Raging fire!
You hit their weakness.
Let's
Don't
go.
let up now, Juna.
Burn!
I'm getting a lot of extra turns, so that's good.
You've got several ailments.
Oh.
Watch your back.
Stroll! Oh my god, literally got rid of all my last remaining turns. This game is extremely fire, literally.
Someone help her? Yufa's hurt bad.
I can do
Get her
this.
some healing. Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage. Yufa's frozen.
Okay.
Her attacks won't do much like this.
Let me focus this round on healing.
Thank you.
My thanks.
And then we'll get back to doing buffs and whatnot.
Juna's
Are you
frozen
prepared?
over. Her attacks are gonna be weaker now.
This should help.
I am grateful.
Okay, I will probably raise all our defenses
I'm
though,
magic
since we've been debuffed on that.
be full to find.
I owe you.
That helped.
Cold.
Okay, nice. He didn't buff.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much
Raging
less
fire!
damage. Yufa's frozen.
Wizard!
Her attacks won't do much like this.
Fire!
Juna's frozen
No
over.
holding back.
Her attacks are gonna
Poor,
be
poor Stroll and Yufa, they've literally been frostbitten this whole time. Actually, everyone kind of has in a way. No one really desperately needs healing. Let's see how much this does. I don't think it's gonna be a lot. 7.
Captain Frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Let's go. Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Are you
That's your
prepared?
opening, Captain.
Burn to ash.
Juna, here I go. Your defenses are down.
The situation
I
is
guess I'll
changing.
just guard. You missed it. The innocent Saintess is actually Cybok, and the Gauntlet Runner can fly. Oh, the the bird wings. Just giving a recap.
I call upon a royal soul. His attacks will do much less damage.
Come on, get him! Yeah, let's go. Okay, that was also not that bad. That was actually pretty easy. I think I just got lucky that I had a good setup for everybody.
The true strength of your will.
Yay! Dragon's Breath. Ooh.
A halfway decent result.
Tanzira missed the wild bit earlier. Oh wait, Dinner's here. Oh my god, I totally missed it. I totally missed your message. Hello, Dinner. Hey. I'm sorry, I didn't see that you were here.
Yes, I've become stronger.
I was so focused on winning because I'm good. I'm just kidding. I got lucky with this fight. I had everyone at a good the necessary archetype, I'd say. Is she dead?
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me. But have you any last objections?
I mean, I think we should hear her out first.
As for the crowd I've enchanted,
Unless she
You needn't
refuses
worry.
to tell us.
that was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Something tells me it's not gonna happen. Are you gonna explain yourself, Rella?
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day. I want to know everything.
You did a great job. Again, this fight is an
I was
important
only
test on
12.
how well you have built your archetypes, movesets,
No
etc.
child could
I've
so
spent a
easily
lot of
take a
time
life in
grinding.
cold
I
blood.
try to make
I was
sure.
confused.
I need to give.
Scared.
I have a bunch of Heroes Leaf of Lights. I
lost
need to
control.
distribute to everybody. But
spell was
whenever I
cast.
grind, I try to make sure I
And
max
so it
rank at
became a
least.
wasting curse.
I think I give everyone at least
Imperfect,
max rank of 4 or
Juna.
5 archetypes at this
Do you
point,
remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could
and
reach
have like a
everyone in this
diverse
land. I've changed my destiny through song.
skills,
you
inherited
said.
skills as well.
You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
Sabak, are we going to have to
I
ask
saw
what
such
God needs with
freedom.
a starship?
I
Our
didn't want
starship
to
being a
lose
gauntlet
you.
runner, and our God being
So that day,
the late king,
I-
the late majesty.
kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
What 12-year-old
You
sounds
do
like
know
that?
how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your
Their wings
father
are so
was no
small.
different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head.
Okay, so the prince
Luis.
actually is an Elda. Okay.
An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing
manipulator.
to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if
Honestly, they
Santa's
use so many
enemies are not
fancy English
expunged,
words that I'm just
the
like,
nation's order will surely collapse.
even if you're trying to manipulate me,
so,
I only understand
His
like
Highness the Prince is
80% of what
guilty
you're saying.
nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak
Killing the
of her
prince for being
beauty.
Elda is like trying to kill a disabled man who
Most
could be a
charming
president.
singing
That's
voice.
true.
Yes.
This
What does
game
Juna
made my
have to
English
do with
better,
this?
TBH. Yeah,
Juna,
they are introducing us
You
to
are
some
destined to
vocabulary
lead your
that I
family in
probably
due
learned
course.
in school, but I don't
Surely it's your
remember.
responsibility to protect them from the grief
Vocab
of
in
any
school is like a
personal
lot. They
tragedy.
like
Or
they make you
we
do
live
vocab, but I feel like
for
most
your
of it doesn't
life.
stick.
regretting a single night's lapse of judgment. Hmm?
I'll do it.
I normally have JP voices, but English is more fitting for this. I like the
Cygnus is
I
a
like
sullied
English voice
house.
acting in general,
My
but I think it
parents
works really
yielded to
well for this game
authority,
since they can take
and only
advantage of
ever
like all the
measured a
accents
person's
and
worth
stuff.
by their
And
magical
since this
prowess.
place is inspired
in
by
disappointment.
European settings and
And
culture,
then you
culture is
entered
culture
our
that word,
family.
time period,
You
then
became
it
my
fits.
hope
Like
for
they can
living.
add more of that
Someone more important
that
than my own
aspect to
life.
it in
Sister,
English that you probably
at the
can't do
very
in
least,
in
I wanted to
Japanese.
protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent
This sounds
whole
comparatively
life
modern to me. I mean, yeah,
preparing
they
to
can't
die.
really speak
When
100%.
you all greeted me
Like
with
old
Louis
English,
the
or otherwise
Formula in
nobody
hand,
would be able to
I thought my
understand what the
heart
heck
might
they're
stop
saying.
at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking.
Are we still gonna kill her?
See with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying
You
them,
wouldn't
has he not?
believe it,
I don't know
Hulkenberg,
the
but it's
details.
possible.
But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
Forden threatened to kill Juna if Rella didn't comply to curse the prince and scapegoat Luis. I wish we could revive Forden to kill him again.
So that's how
I
it
guess
is.
he should have died by
If
our
you
hand.
let
Yep.
yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Alterbury. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic.
So we're not killing her
And
anymore.
my words will reach Alterbury.
Hulkenberg was so ready to do it.
Good people, can you hear my voice?
I don't like the way that rock is shaped.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all
What,
of
do you mean it's not normal
It is
to not hear
Rella
voices in your
Cygnus.
head?
Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Or it's not
Saint
normal to hear
Rella.
voices? I did a double
Is
negative
every
there.
scientist in the city hearing?
Why is this battling guy still around?
Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations
You
are
know,
only
he's
going
like,
to
damn,
give
I can contribute
because I
nothing.
was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks. Close
I will
your
say
mind
though,
to her.
everyone in this game is
Damn
always
you,
tossing
Bella.
around accusations,
You will
but
not
no one
just
ever
expose
showcases
our
proof.
secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads.
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you.
Cat.
I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a
Honestly,
place
if
where all
I
would
was a
thrive
citizen of
under
this
a
place,
just
I wouldn't
king.
believe anybody. I wouldn't
pray
trust a
with
single
all
thing
my
any of
heart
these
that it will be
king's
so.
candidates are saying. Even if Rella is on the good side. At this point, with how much random BS that's been happening.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it?
You'll live.
I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
There's too much fake news in this fake world. Literally. It feels like anything someone says, someone else later counteracts it.
My role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse.
Oh, so she's gonna die anyways.
Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands. Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom.
Jesus?
I admire
Thank you so much for following on
Please don't
TikTok.
let this change
Thank
you,
you. I
sister.
appreciate it.
I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Oh, Frozen. Like Captain America? So she's preserving her... Oh. Oh, we just pulled that out of our chest. He's awake! I can't remember if the prince had... Okay, no, he doesn't have heterochromia. Yeah.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
So she's technically dead,
What am I doing?
but her body's also
Just
being
like me and
preserved.
Del, I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked by the curse to his victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone.
When the
And
voice
she'd do
acting
it with
doesn't
her
match what
whole
the
heart
actions are
in
happening
all
on
the
screen.
filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
Of course she's not, but...
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth
The
about
window's more
Luis.
important.
She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Alright. Save the prince from death's curse. In exchange for Rella's life, the prince's curse was finally lifted. Are we number 1 now? Number 2! Who do we need to... Oh, probably Luis. Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the prince. -3 degrees Celsius. Sheesh. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the Criers message birds, and had even made its way to Grand Trap before the day's end. She was introduced as a candidate the same day, and she also died the same day. Or technically next day, but goodness. Too much
Saint
is
Rella
happening.
was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement.
Love the cast of characters so
Even
much.
if she
I like
lived,
this cast a lot too.
she
They're all really
confessed
good.
to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment.
Favorite JPRG cast overall is gameplay 2. What the heck? I disagree heavily. But to each their own.
In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the Criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead.
Huh?
And the boy who claims
Is he
himself the
puppeteering
prince
this? Oh no, he wrote
has
this.
won.
Never mind.
Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth,
death,
and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass.
Okay, so what's gonna happen?
determine
We
ourselves.
announced
Which of
that
us is
we're
fit
the
for
prince, but now the actual
My
prince has
proposal
woken up.
is this.
I feel like
On September the 24th,
what was the point of doing
on the
that?
grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in
I
our
guess the
battle
game
at the
will
Opera House,
go into detail
I
about it,
welcome
but
any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel. If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed. I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis. It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb. If he beats this Luis person,
Maria!
will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back.
I forgot what
suppose
happened to
it had be
Fabian's
this way.
darling
You can't fight a man
husband.
for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
It's hard for me to hate Rex. Oh, I hate Rex with a passion. And Pyra, and I hate Pyra with a passion too. Rex is especially one of my favorite JP protagonists. My other favorite JP protagonists are Shulk. Shulk is a good one. I like Shulk a lot. Sora, I never really properly played Kingdom Hearts, so I guess I can't say much. And I recently Will. And yeah, I think Will is actually a pretty good protagonist too.
We must find
But
a worthy successor.
my personal
Raise
opinion,
yet
just
another
only, is that
candidate to
Xenoblade 2 has
replace
some of the worst characters I've ever seen in my friggin'
What
life.
chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts?
That's just me.
They say that
Everyone's
even
allowed to
like
love and
Captain
hate
Godot is
whoever they
stepping
want,
down.
characters-wise.
There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
This thing too, this council, how are we gonna deal with this? I don't even think they've really made their presence aware to our party. We still have to deal with them somehow.
Yes, that seems to
I
explain
mean, we still
everything.
have like a month of
Glad
the
to
game
hear
left,
His
so.
Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But
Have
I
they
suppose
have they
the
announced what the
fates
third
take
round
as
of the
much as they
tournament is
give.
yet?
And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter
September
of challenge.
24th.
Says he'll be waiting to face us
That's
on
in a few
September
days.
24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Another challenge,
like he wants
boyo.
this
We
settled
beat you to a
before an
crisp like
audience.
last time.
If he's going
But
all
then
in
again,
here,
he was at half health.
maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed.
Poor
Last
Basilio.
time,
Sounds like
we
all
had
the
the
life
element
has
of
been drained
surprise,
out of his
And
voice.
he was wounded, and we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Yup, I'm gonna be grinding a lot. The next dungeon we get to. Back at the Altabury Inn. Oh. Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Though many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
If he knows any better, he would let us stay here. Hey, let's not sweat the deal. Bleh, bleh. Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
I already forgot the voice I gave Basilio, damn it. Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in this country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
I'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Oh, he's not competing? Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through.
Right then.
Please, rest well. Everyone's dead tired. Anyway, let's rest up. Now that the princess curse has been lifted, we can't just mope around. No, we cannot. Aurella was the prince's true assailant. She was but another victim of Fortin's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she found me and Dell that day with her conscience clean, she'd still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stopped worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We've got to crush Louise, for her sake too. I've never seen Chuna like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope being there for her is some comfort. Rella did not deserve such cruelty, then or now. Forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Judah's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctus Church. The truth is worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. I could never justify cursing the prince. Yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor her wishes and settle things with Louise. At least everyone's smart. Oh, Judah, you're here. If I'd never been taken in by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it, and I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. Man. Everyone!
What now?
No one can catch a break, it seems. Damn, we only have done 2 days of the game. That's crazy. Alright, let's call it a night. And we have a grace period until we have to fight Luis. Got a little bit warmer. 8 degrees Celsius. Oh, hello, Moore. Seems Moore has summoned me to academia.
Oh. Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Some of our first conversations.
His cat. Is this cat gonna play any role in the story, or is the cat just there for aesthetic purposes?
I am right now.
It'd be cool if his cat was like a secret or something.
I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The ice
Mora is actually a cool character. IMO, he surpassed Igor in every way. I don't know. I feel like I can't get as attached to him. But then again, I'm also not that attached to Igor either.
How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself.
I'm the Academy.
My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But the prince is awake. We shouldn't be seeing the same cutscene. It should be different.
The time's finally come.
We set the date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back.
Very well.
I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grad Trad by the day before. Let us prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd. But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. We've got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out. There's still other candidates. I feel like no one else has a chance at this point.